All right, how you doing? Master Miguel with Nicholas Lopez here. When we were talking about the videos 1 through 5, we were talking about twist, shift, drop, and balance, and also how to generate power. And one of my students was asking, well, that's fine and dandy to understand and learn these concepts, but how is it going to help me generate power? So this is what we're going to show right now. Nicholas, what I'd like you to do is maybe hold the bag right here, if you could. Now, if you go back to some of the videos, like I think it's video 4, video 5, that we have about twist, you can get more information. So you can actually go back online there and check out some of those videos if you want more information about twist. But the first way we generate power is twist, okay? And like the Chinese drum, the one you hold and you twist and the beats hit the drum, our hands are basically the same thing. If I'm tight when I try to hit this bag, it slows me down, so I can't really get a real strong hit. If I stay loose and let my arms and my torso throw this hit and I twist, this is how I generate more power. By just staying loose and twisting and let my arms get flicked and twist. But you can see, Nicholas isn't even moving, okay? So I'm giving a pop, and from twist I can generate a good amount of power, but my center of my body is right between my legs, okay? So the weight between this leg and this leg is sitting right underneath my groin. And if you were to draw a line, it goes right through my body. So what I'm going to do is, now the second power I add, instead of just twist, is I have to have center, okay? The strength of my center, the strength of my hit is right even with my belly button, between my two legs, my center, right here, okay? So if I go to hit the bag, by the time I hit the bag, I am swinging, and just the rotation of my arm, by the time I hit them, my sweet spot is from here to here, just like in baseball when we're going to hit the ball. My sweet spot is actually from here to here. If I hit the ball outside here, I'll pull it off to the left. If I hit it earlier, I'll pull it down the right line. So my sweet spot for my home run shot is from here to there, that little V. So if I go to throw a punch to Nicholas or try to hit him and he's way out there, my sweet spot is right here. So if I go to hit him, by the time I hit him, that's all I got to push on him. And Sun Tzu, we're taught to hit the bag, but I hit the bag at my sweet spot, at the beginning of the turn of my arc of my punch. So what I want to do is I want to step to center. So when I hit him here, then I can twist, shift, and pop. So from here, then I can move, okay? So if I'm sitting here and I hit the bag from here, I shift my weight and then I throw. This is the sweet spot of my hit. So when I twist, I want to take the center of my body, and we're just going to move it over so it is at now the center of the bag. So when I twist and pop, right here, I'm going to twist, but now I also have center. Watch the difference in the torque of the hit. You can see how he starts moving a little bit, okay? Come on back up, Nick. And all I'm doing is still twisting the same, but I have the center to the center of my body. So when I twist and hit, you can see he's actually moving before he didn't even move when I was out here. The next power that we have, the third power, is shift. I'm going to take my weight and shift it from this leg to this leg. But when I shift, I'm not going to shift and still hit him at the end of my arc. I have to hit him in the center of my line. So I'm going to come back to the center of the bag. But now I shift my weight from the right side to the left side, so when I hit Nicholas, I'm shifting my weight, and in the middle of my shift, I'm going to turn and pop the bag. So watch the difference in power. So I shift right, and I shift left. You can see the difference in power. All I added right now was 3 powers, but I added shift, okay? So one more time. I shift to the right, and I shift to the left. So you can see, you can see the difference in power. Now the fourth power I'm going to add is drop. That's gravity. So when I shift my leg and I turn to hit him, at the point of impact when I hit him, I drop my weight onto my left horse. So I go from the right horse to the left horse, and the man is in the middle of my shift. Okay? So let's add a fourth power here. So when I turn, I shift my weight. I'm going to still stay loose. When I hit the bag, I'm going to drop weight and shift weight through his center, which is the back. Okay, this will be his ribs. So I load up, turn, and now I drop. You can see I drop the weight, which makes him move more. One more time. Shift, and by dropping the weight, I generate even more power. Next power I add is sound, chi, breath, okay? It comes 2 inches below my belly button. And when we scream in Sun Tzu or give our yells or our hits, it's not so we can intimidate or let the man know I'm coming. It's so when you train, you can see where the sound is coming from, where the breath is coming from. And it should be in the lower diaphragm, the lower stomach, okay? So now when I add breath, I add chi. And so we put all of those together at the same time to pop, you can see a difference in power. So I load up and you hit. All I'm doing is turning, but I want it to come from the bottom. So now I shift my weight. I'm going to take a step now and really transfer my weight when I hit the bag. So I shift and step. We hit. This is the bag. Normally when I hit him in the ribs, right here. I hit him across the face. I hit him, but I hit with all 4 or 5 of those powers. That's what ends up breaking them in. So by putting all those things together, it is not just a form. You can use it in a knee shot, you use it in a kick, you can use it whatever you want it is to use by putting those 5 techniques or those 5 concepts together. That's how we generate power to end the fight the first or second hit. Okay? All right, try that. Start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back to the videos for references, and you'll see the difference. Okay? All right. Thank you very much. We just showed you how twist and pop using the 5 basics on the video that we had: twist, shift, drop, breath, chi, and centers. But it doesn't only work just with an arm shot or upper body shot. It can work with knee shots, and that's what we're going to show you right now. So I'm going to let Nicholas actually hit the bags on this one. What I want to show Nicholas is get to the center line right here. Put that between your legs. That is your center. Okay, what I want to do is I'm going to stay outside here. What I want you to do is just twist, but have your toes pointed right at the camera. So all I want you to do is bring your knee up and give me a knee shot from there. As you can see, he's hitting me. It's kind of moving me, but it's not really that strong. It's just twist. Have to give you a twist again, dude? Good. That's just twisting his body and bringing his knee. But by having his toes pointed right at the camera, it closes his body and he's kind of fighting his hips. So what we have in Sun Tzu as one of our 8 basic steps is our cross step. By turning my heel in and putting my toes out, it now opens my hips, so it allows me to swing further through the bag. So what I want you to do now, Nicholas, just give a cross step now, and I'll bring your knees and bring your knee shot. Boom. So you can see it's a little bit stronger because it allows him to turn his whole body. Put your hands on my shoulders now. If he grabs and gives that cross step, the trigger is not his leg, it's his hip. The turning of his hip right there is what's giving the power to hit with, okay? So by adding twist and by taking that cross step, it allows his hips to open up to really come and swing with an overhead or a roundhouse knee, okay? Next is shift, okay? So what I want you to do is, I want to take your body, your center line, I'm going to bring the bag to your center line. First we had to get the bag on the outside because he was at the end of his knee shot. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move the bag to the center, do the exact same thing. Take the cross step and bring the knee up and strike. Okay? And strike. Let's try it again. Turn and strike. Bring. You can see how it's a little bit stronger, okay? Because now it is to the center of his body. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put in a little bit of shift. So what I want you to do is now, instead of just standing there and bringing it, you're going to take a step with that cross step. Take a step. And now he's going to come bringing his weight to the bag, okay? So he's bringing his center to the bag line, and again, generate some power. Go. Bring it. Okay. So you can see how he's actually now moving me off out of the picture. The next stage is chi, or breath. So you're going to bring the chi right from here, and I want to hear where the sound's coming from. If we're going, ha, ha, and yelling from up here, it's not where we want the yell to be from. We want it to come from the lower diaphragm to add that chi. So I want you to do is step back. You're going to shift your weight, grab my shoulder for balance, and I want you to give me a knee and do what you do, okay? There we go. Give me some chi, too. Okay. You can see how adding these 5 basic steps and bringing it actually added so much more energy. He's a big kid, so to knock me out of there is putting that information, that energy, all together using those 5 basic steps that we have in the video. So go back to the videos and look at them. But you can see how that power is generated. So one more time, let's end up making. I want you to step back, take a step, come with your knee, and step your foot. Okay. Again, it's just to show you that those basic principles that we just did is not used just for the upper body, it's used for the lower body, it's used for a hip shot, it's used for any type of movement that you have. But when you put the 5 powers together, you generate so much more power at the end of the fight in the first hit. Okay? Alright, thanks again, and I hope you guys enjoy.